Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic, and today we are looking at some gas puzzles. It is another day to do some genuinely approachable Sudoku on Saturday. Now, if you like speed running these gas puzzles yourself and not just watching me do it, then you may want to be aware that today is the first day, we are now in the first weekend of the World Puzzle Federation Sudoku Grand Prix season. So there will be 8 different weekends, about 4 weeks apart, all of this in the first half of the year. I suppose that leads us into at least July, but those 8 rounds will be set by different countries. There will be a 1.5 hour test, I believe it is, of around 13 Sudokus. You don't have to do them all. You will score points based on puzzles that are correct. You will have to create a personality if you haven't done that already on the World Puzzle Federation. Go and search WPF Sudoku or something, and you can have a go at that. When I remember or when I get notified, I will be competing as well. So I haven't had a go at this month yet. I don't know which countries sent it. I don't know what puzzles are involved, but I am looking forward to having a go at that because I do enjoy speedrunning Sudoku. Now, I reckon the standard of that is quite approachable rather than genuinely approachable, in the sense that there's nothing normally... Well, no, there'll be 1 or 2 puzzles that anybody would find fairly easy. That's actually probably true, but certainly worth giving it a go if you like these puzzles, if you like recording your times, if you're interested in speed of Sudoku solving. It is a very interesting thing to do, in my opinion. So that is going on the WPF. Here on the channel, we have Quite Approachable Sudoku coming up in our February Patreon reward. It'll be, therefore, easier than the last 3 Patreon reward months, which have been some brilliant but quite challenging Sudoku hunts. So do join us on Patreon by February the 1st if you're interested in having a go at that as well. And there's also our apps, which that hunt will be based on, and a merchandise, and they're all on the links under the video. But the first 5 links will be to these 5 genuinely approachable puzzles set by Philip, Clover and Sam. And the week we have reached now is the week in which the year changes. So this first puzzle is December the 29th. It's called Whirlwind by Philip Newman, and it's a classic. Normal Sudoku rules apply, and that's it, as he says. So we understand the rules for that. I'm just going to go through all the rules now and then do the puzzles one by one and time myself. So December the 30th, High-Low Sums by Clover. Normal Sudoku rules apply. If an orange square appears between 2 cells, then those 2 digits must sum to 15 or more. If a blue circle appears between 2 cells, then those 2 digits must sum to 5 or less. Not all possible squares and circles are necessarily marked. Okay, that's not a rule set I've ever specifically seen before, so that'll be interesting. Then a thermo Sudoku from Sam. So along a thermometer, numbers must increase starting from the bulb. That should be familiar. Hang on, that's the same, is it? Oh, Sam and Philip have used different digits around the edge. So the last puzzle of the last year is Sam's thermo using these thermo shapes. Oh, 2021. I see that they spell that out now. And Philip's, of course, spell 2022. That is brilliant. And look, the same positions in the perimeter for the givens. Aren't these guys amazing? That is fantastic. January the 1st, Nova by Philip Newman, and it's a thermo Sudoku again. I love that idea, by the way. I did not expect that. And on the Friday... Oh! So that, sorry, not the Friday, but the 2nd of January, this is crossover one by Jovial. So, unless I don't think I have clicked on the wrong thing here. So I think Jovial must have been invited in as a guest setter, or maybe now in the rotation, I don't know. And this is another classic by her. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that might be seen as replacing Clover on the 2nd of January. Interesting. Okay, well, didn't expect that. I did hear some talk of people switching the order round, I thought, but I may have misunderstood. And maybe there'll be other guest setters. I don't know. Maybe the whole thing has been thrown open. Oh, well, we will see next time. But that's going to be interesting. So the first time in a gas video that I will have solved a puzzle by other than Sam, Philip, or Clover. Anyway, let's get started. Whirlwind, let's hope that refers to how quick we can get on with this one. I'm going to try and remember to restart the clock every time so I know my time. Let's get cracking. So we get a 2 there. Oh, look, and a 3 here. Yes, that goes around the grid. 4 there, 5 there. That's just elimination based on pairs that I was seeing. So that's a 7-5 pair in the bottom of column 4. And then 4 and 8 above. I bet we can do, well, we can put a 5 in there. That's a naked single 7. Get 2 and 6 at the end of the row. Looking up column 2, it doesn't look quite so helpful. Yes, it is. 2, 6 as a pair, and that's a 9 and a 3. 7, 5, 2, 1, 6. We've got a 3 to go in the row, which is more like the row at the bottom. That's a naked single, and then a 4, 8 pair, and that's given us 4, 8 pair up here, so those are 1 and 5. There's a 2, 6 pair down here, so those are an equally useless 1 and 3. They're not useless, because with that 1, I can place a 1. Now in this row, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 used up, so that's a naked 9, with an 8, 7 beside it. I can't do the triple. Let's look at the top then. 7, 2, 3, 9, 6. That has to be a 1, so yes, we can do the same in the top row. 4, 8 are a pair, 1, 5 are a pair. We've got 7, 9, 6, and that fixes the order of 7 and 8 at the bottom. Now, 5, 8, 4 there. I mean, there's a real orderly progression around this puzzle. I mean, I may have got lucky with looking at the right things first, but it really is flowing very nicely for me now. 1 there. Actually, that 1 was available from the very start because there are 4 givens looking into the centre. Now, is there going to be some little twist in the tail from Philip? A difficult finish? There's every chance. No, hang on. That 1 sorts out 5 and 1. And that 1 sorts out 3 and 1. So this is a 3, 4, 8 triple. That's a naked single 4. The 8 makes that a 4. That fixes the 8, 4 pair, which must fix the other 8, 4 pair. Haven't fixed the 2, 6 pair yet. Right, let's look down here. 2, 5, 6. Yes. 7, 9, 8 down the outside. 2 and 4. Oops, 2 and 4 are resolved. That's now a 2. That's going to fix the 2, 6 pairs at the bottom, and we are very nearly finished already. 6, 7, 9. There we go. So 2 minutes 38 on that one. I'm basically going to expect to get awarded 2 hats for that, because surely they can't have made the cut-off time 2.5 minutes. That was very straightforward if you spotted what was going on. So hope you had a go at that one at least. Now, we'll come back to classic at the end, but by jovial. But before that, we have Clover's high-low sums. So I'm going to restart my timer here. Okay, so the oranges are at least 15. So that's a 9, that's a 9. That's 7 or 8. This is 7 or 8 as well. Oh, those two next to another 6 on an orange are 9s. That must be an 8. This is 6 or 9. No, it can't be 6. That wouldn't add up to enough. So that has to be 6. There's a 7 at the top of the grid. This has to be 8 because it can't be 9. This is 7 because it can't be 6. Wow, this is an incredibly helpful constraint. He says, just as it peters out at the top of the grid. Right, but that was pretty useful. Oh, I've still got this in the orange. Can't be 6, but it could be 9 or 7. Okay, so 4 has to be next to 1s. Then 3, if it can't be next to a 1, it must be next to a 2. If it can't be next to a 2, it must be next to a 1. This is going to be a 3, because it can't be 4. This is 2 or 3. So 3 there. We're only using 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the blue dots. That could be 2 or 4. Then this 3, or this one. Oh, well, this one must be... Oh, no, that's not a blue connected cell. Oh, well, 3 must be next to... Oh, look, I've got a 3 there and a 2 there. Right, so this is a 1. This is 2 or 3. Either would work. That must also be 2 or 3. This is 2 or 4. So it can't be 4 or we'd get too high. So that's 2, 3, 2. This is 1 or 2, but this could now be 4. And this is 1 or 2. It can't be 4. Okay, so probably missed. Oh, there's that. I haven't really looked at that. Odd little blue cell at the top. Right, I've probably missed some elimination, but what can I do next? 9, 6, 2, 3, 4, 1. That is a naked single 5. 7, 8 are a pair here, so 5 and 3 can be written into that box. That didn't resolve anything. That is a naked single 4 though. Now I've got a 7, 8 pair. I get a 4, 5, 6 triple. So that's not a 4. Right, now I've got a 1, 2. Oh, this also isn't a 4. I've got a 1, 2 pair, so that's a 5. I mean, this must solve from here, I would think. It doesn't seem to be holding many secrets, if I'm honest. 2, 1, 9, 7, 3. That's 4 or 5. But that's 4, 5 or 6. 4, 5, 2, 3. Neither of those are a 7. Oh. Okay. I hope the puzzle doesn't think I was mocking it. It's stopped giving away stuff so quickly. And that serves me right. Oh, come on. It must be nearly done. 3, 7, 8, 9. 5 isn't there. So 5 is definitely there. This is 4 or 5. Right. Just by Sudoku. That forms a pair. So that's a 2. 7 there. 8 in the central cell. That's going to sort out a lot of the 7, 8s. 7. That must be 9. 8 and 7 there. Okay. So almost everything on the squares is done. Now, 7 in column 7 is resolved. That's 4 or 5. This must be the 6 in the box. That's 4 or 5, so we can place 9 in the final column. This is now a 6, 8 pair, and the rule, I didn't spot that orange square, helps me there. That's going to fix all of the top row. All of the second row is done. That becomes a 5, which is probably stupid thing to jump to now, but never mind. Whoa, maybe not, because that's fixed the remaining blue dot cells. So 5 and 8 there, 4 at the end of the row. That's going to put 5 in the bottom cell, 4 on the other side of the grid. This is a 5. We get a 4 here. Now in this row we need 1, 3 and 8 can now go in. In this row we've got a 6, 5 and 4 are the other two. I don't know how they go. This is a 4, 6 pair, right. So now I can do 4 and 5 and then 8 and 5 and we are done. Ooh, 2 seconds under 5 minutes, which could have been the cut-off time for 2 hats there. It's still reasonably quick, I would say. I do hope it goes this quickly in the Grand Prix, but we shall see. Now, the first of these 2 year-end Sudokus, this is the 2021 one. I love the idea. It's such a skillful feat. Right, let's have a go at Sam's. On your marks, let's get cracking. Now, how long are these? Oh, and that can't be a 1. So, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, right, that's quite long. Longer than it looks for some reason. This is going to have to be a 5, yes. 8, 9, can't be a 4 in that box. So, that's a decent start. This must be just as long because it's got the same shape. And that can't be a 3 or a 6, which it couldn't be anyway. 5 or 6, 6 or 7. This now has to be an 8 because it can see a 7. This can't be a 3, so it's 4 or 2, and that's 1 or 2. So we're down to very few possibilities. I'd better have a look at this. Oh, if those can't be 5, 6 or 7, well, they have to be lower. So I think we can go 4, 3, 2, 1, which is going to fix a lot of these other thermos. Yes, it really is. That's a 1. 1 square not resolved there. Now, oh, well, that can't be 8 or 9. So again, quite a lot of constraints. This is probably a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This can't be 5, 6 or 7. Does it have to be 8? Or, oh no, it is a 4 by ordinary Sudoku. Right, that's helpful. Okay, so that's about as much juice as we can get out of the thermos. Let's do some classic stuff. So in this central box, we can do 4, 9 and 5. They're all done. That does help on the thermo. This is a 3, 5 pair. 6 and 2 are written in there. 1, 8 and 7 still to go. 7, 3, 5, 6, 4, 1. That's where 9 is in the box. A 2, 8 pair gives us a 1 here. 7 and 8 there. 2 in this column is at the top. 3, 7 above and 1 below. That is 6 or 8 by Sudoku. 1 in this column is there. So 9, 4, and we get a 2 on the thermo. 2, 1, 9, 4, 3. So 7 must be here. That is 6 or 8. We can place 2 in column 6. This is a naked single 6, right. That becomes a 6 on the thermo. All the thermo cells are completely filled in now. 7, 3, 1, 2. That's a 9, 5, 6 triple. And that's a, oh no, 4, 8 pair is resolved. 4, don't mistype at this point. It's not going to help. Actually, there's no point at which mistyping helps now I think about it. So it's just one of those fatuous things I say from time to time. 2, 8, 9 triple there. 5 is a naked single with a 3, 7 pair next to it. That can't be 2, that can't be 9. Right, let's look down here. We need, well, that can't be 6 and that can't be 9. These are not balanced. Right, 5, 8 is sorted out. That's a 6. Now, along the bottom, that's a naked single 9. Right, that's going to fix the rest of the left side. Then we've got a bunch of pairs in this final column. 7, 6, so the 7 must be fixed. 7, 3, the 3 must be fixed. 3, 5, the 5 must be fixed. 5, 8, the 8 is fixed. 8, 2, and then we're left with 2, 9, and 8. Oh, and 2 seconds under 4 minutes. I'm coming in just under the bar at this point. That's good. Okay, so that went nice and quickly. Now, will Philip be a nemesis, or is he passing that baton to Jovial this week? Who knows? Let's see how this thermo goes. Same rules, all similar parts of the grid. Might be able to use that actually. Now let's start here because 6 can't be in the middle cells. So 1 or 2, 2 or 3, 3 or 4, 4 or 5, 5 or 7. I think that's right. Then 6 or 8 here. No, 6 or 7. Can't be an 8. Oh, 7, 8, 9. So the pencil marking clearly less successful. This is not... The useful candidates here aren't being eliminated. Okay, I'm going to put them all in because they don't call me Goodliff for nothing. 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 6 or 8. 7, 8 or... No, not 7. 8 or 9. Okay, maybe this is more useful. No, this is... Oh, this is another 7-cell one in this puzzle. But again, it doesn't really... 2, 3... Oh, that can't be a 5, so we are getting restricted there. And this can't be a 3. So 4 or 5, 5 or 6, 6 or 7, 7 or 8, 8 or 9. Now, are we getting any triples out of this? Or anything like it? Not really. Okay, I'm going to pencil mark this one as well. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it can't be 3. 2, 3, 4. That can't be a 5, so we can take 4 out of there. 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7, 8. That's still right. 7, 8, 9. Okay, so what have we learnt from that? Really, the back end of nothing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Quintuple. Wow. Well done if you saw that without pencil marking. That's the sort of thing I just can't do. Let's hope it's helpful. They're all quite big. So 1 is in one of those cells. Right, 1 in column 7. And that puts 2 on the thermo, which gets us started at least. Can't take it beyond that. This is not a 2. There's got to be a 2 here and a 3. Right, that can never have been a 3. That's annoying that I didn't see that. So that's not a 2. Doesn't really get anything fully resolved. This is definitely a harder puzzle than the Sam one. 2s, 1s. One of those is a 1. 4 must be up there. That's not very interesting. 1, 2, 8, 9, 5, 4. That is 3 or 6. Just scratching around trying to find possible inferences at the moment. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the 7 is in one of those cells. Does that help? Doesn't feel like it does. 2, that's a 1, 2 pair. So that's not a 2. The 2 in that 2, 8, 9 triple is here. 5, 1, 2. So 3 and 4 are in those cells. Don't know how to use that. So 3 is in one of those 2. 6. That can't be the other one of 1 or 2 in this row, so it's here, and it must be 1. Yeah, that does work. That's not easy to see. So maybe 1s have been the key the whole time. Now, that feeds up the thermo a little way. 1 is in one of those 2 cells and one of those 2. For X-wing, we've got it down here though. 2 is in one of those. One of those, I'm going to mark that as well. Yes, 2 in row 2 is here. It doesn't get a lot else done. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. That can't be 5. So 5 in the row is definitely in one of those. And therefore in one of those 2. Oh, come on. Have I missed something very obvious? Is this really genuinely approachable, or is it a little bit tougher? Philip is being my nemesis. He loves that roll. 6, 1. I'm certainly not going to get as quick a time on this. Because I cannot see what to do. 5's in one of those 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. Suddenly that can't be 3. So 3 in the row is here, and that feeds back down to the beginning of the thermo. That, I thought that might unlock things. It just sorts out the 1 X-wing. It didn't unlock things. 4, 5, 6, 7. So one of those is a 7. That means one of these 2 is a 7. Does that help? Not really. If I could rule 6 out of that, that would help. 3 in this column. Yes, there's only one place for 3. So that's not a 3, that's a 6. 3 in the box goes there. These are from 7, 8, 9. 6, 2, 8, 9. We've got a 7 to place, a 4 and a 5. So this is 8 and 9, which is not the helpful way of resolving. that thermo end, but now we can't have 7 along here. So 8, 9, 6, we get 5 there, 4 before it on the thermo. This is a 3, 4, 7 triple. That looks like it does some work actually. 6 there, 8 or 9 here, but 3, 4, 7, no, 3, 4, 5, 7 is a triple. That's become a 9. It's not the work I was hoping for. Oh, come on. 8, 7, 1, 3, 2 is resolved up here. That was that X-wing. There from 4, 5 or 6. 4, 3, 2, 8 goes in one of those. And also one of those two in the middle. 5's definitely there. 2, 7, 6. Oh, sorry if you're shouting something at me now. One of those is a 3. 8, 9. 9 in this box is there. 8, 9, 3, 2, 1. So 4 has to now be there in the box. That puts 3 on the thermo. That's not a 3. Still don't know where 8 goes. That's not a 3. That's 7 or 8 now. So 9 is there in row, whatever we're in, row 4. So can we place 9 here? No, but we can place it in row 8, strangely. 2, 9. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7 in the column. No. 5, 6, 7 or 8 in that one. No. 5 or 6 there. Crumbs, this is much harder, isn't it? Oh, look. 7 or 6 there. This can't be 7 anymore. Okay, well, if by any chance I mismarked that earlier, that is a complete glitch, and I apologise to everybody concerned. But if not, this has been a much harder puzzle than the others. And, well, I'm not criticising it. I quite enjoy it, frankly, but it is nonetheless true. And actually, it's still not over now. 3, 2, 4, 6. They can't be 4. One of those is 4. It doesn't finish it. Oh, this is on the thermo before a 6. Oh, so bad at finishing off the thermos. 6 there. This is known. It's a 5. This isn't a 6, so it's 7 or 8. So look at the thermos again. That's a 6. There we go. 5, 4 pair at the top. That can't be an 8 in the column. Oh, and it can't be a 9 in the row. Wow. 8, 8, 8. That's a naked single 9, so we can finish the column. That must get us home, surely. That's a 5, 7 and 6. 5 there, oops, 5 there, 8 below it, 3 above it. This must be known, it's a 4, 7 and 6, just 5 cells left to do. 8, 9 and 8, and apparently 10 minutes 41 seconds. Philip is my nemesis again. Wow, be lucky to get 1 hat for that time. Could be another dinosaur. I think that would be my 5th in about 209 puzzles. Right, let's have a look at Jovial's crossover 1, another. I don't know what the crossover refers to. Let's see. Let's get cracking. Right. 3, 2. That is a naked single 9, which makes that a naked single 4. That's probably not where anybody else would start solving this. That 1 is a much more logical place. There's a 3 there in the column. There's a 4 there in the column. 7 is in one of those cells, so 7 in the row is there. That's a 1-9 pair. Well, now we've got 2, 8 and 5. No, they're not actually being very helpful. 5 in row 7. 6 in column 7. There seems to be one sort of giveaway in every direction, and I'm not being very good at spotting them. 7 is definitely in one of those cells. 4, 8, 7, 9. That can't be a 9. Good grief, it couldn't even be when I marked it. So 1 there, 6 and 7 at the top. 3, that's a naked single. 8 and 9 on the perimeters. This is a 2-5 pair. Now I should look at what that has given me, but I don't know what it's given me. That is a naked single 2 now. 8 there. 8, 4, 9, 2, 3, 6, 1. That is a naked 7. Wow, 1 and 5 as a pair. So what have we got in this column? 9 and 8. Yes, we can do those. That's good. 8, 9. So does that give me this row? It gives me the 2 and a 7, 9 pair. Not quite, but that's also 7 or 9. So the 8 in this column. And then we have a 4, 9 pair to go. That is being looked at by the 9 I got. Right, so they're done. 5 in box 3, 9 and a 3, 2 pair. Still getting pairs. 7 and 8 down here. They're resolved. 3 there and a 4 to finish off. Then we get 1 and 9 in the row. 8 and 4 here. 6 and 9 to go. Can't type, which is holding me up there. 1 and 5. 6, 8, 7 at the top. 6, 8, 7. That's an 8. We get a 9 up there. Now, what have we got here? 2, 5, 2, 3, 6, and 3. And that should be it. There we go. 2 minutes 51. So under 3 minutes. So as much as I have kind of smashed puzzles 1, I'm going to say 2, 3, and 5, Philip's second puzzle there has really tripped me up with a 10 minute 41 time, puzzle 4. But those were good fun. So thanks to Jovial for her first contribution, maybe her last, to the gas series. That was enjoyable and very much of a piece with most of the puzzles. I do hope you had a go at them. Don't forget the Sudoku Grand Prix as well. And thank you very much for watching us as always. Have a great weekend. See you soon. Bye for now.